Let's do this for
Crispy
30
or more
minutes.
crisp?
I think
It's more crispy.
I think CRISPR's gene editing.
More crispy? Okay. It's more crispy. Crispy.
Crispiest.
Crispy bacon.
Crispy baby.
I hate... Yo, you know what? I hate that I laugh at fucking dad jokes now, dog. That does something to me that I don't like. Because them shits be low-key funny, but they're corny as fuck, man. I'd be like, oh, that's so corny, but I'd be laughing. And I hate it. I'm fighting.
You're not even a dad.
Well, I mean...
I don't know. That seems like a foreign concept to me because I've been fucking laughing at dad jokes since I was 18.
I don't know, man. To me, like, I would say, like, to me, honestly, like, 80% of them, like, are not funny. But that 20% that do hit, I'd be like, man.
Bro, it's a numbers game, man. Shit. It's a numbers game. Sometimes, you know, most of the time you're going to miss.
Yeah, true. But I don't tell dad jokes, though, because I just don't talk to people. So there's that. I try not to, at least. Motherfuckers talk to me.
So I was thinking, like, we should probably... I lost it.
What?
Come on, man. Like, that
What?
Yo, that was fucking excessive, yo.
Bro, you winded that sneeze up, bro.
Yo, they reminded
me.
In my head, I had a vision of Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? When they fucking... Never mind, no more.
No, I know. I feel like I know exactly what you're saying.
With the stars and shit, that you get it.
What you sucking on there?
Who you talking
Kool-Aid?
Who you talking to?
You.
What am I drinking?
You sucked on it, yeah.
What am I
Whoa,
drinking?
you got a sippy cup? That 64-ounce sippy cup, bro?
That's a water bottle, man.
But you suck it.
You sucked out
I
of it,
drink
yeah.
out of a straw, yeah.
Yeah, you sucking it right
Yeah,
now.
you're sucking it.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
You should get a sticker on there that says, I suck.
Hard.
I know you're not talking. You stay over there, what you got over there, and then let me do what I got. I got this, though.
Look,
send it.
This matches my hat. You see that? See how it matches my hat? It's pretty cool, right?
Justin, did you buy that hat?
No, I gotta go get my card. I was waiting on to see if you had any shit.
Oh.
What hat?
What cat?
What hat?
Run. I don't want to say because we're not getting sponsored, so I'm gonna wait. But
yeah, you got to run them pockets.
right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to cut that check.
Yeah. Wait, what are you shopping for hats for?
No, I am gonna say
for the pod?
get lit. Yo, so I'm wearing a Branded Bills hat, dog. From Branded Bills.
Yeah.
Brand of Bills?
Branded Bills.
Branded Bills.
Brandon Bills.
Branded. Who the fuck is
Are you saying Brandon?
No.
Brandon.
Brand. ED Bills.
Branded Bills.
Yeah,
Brandon Bills.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't getting no check, though. We just fucked that whole thing.
Shop today at Branded Bills / bare minimum to get an extra $10.
10%.
No.
10%. Come on,
they add $10 to your order.
No, they normally hit you with the 10% off your order, at least 5.
No, I'm saying 10%. For this shitty plug, they're gonna be like, "Yo, you heard us bare minimum? Oh shit!
Oh well, yeah,
you gotta pay us some extra bread, you know."
Why don't you just show the hat that I was gonna get? Can you show that?
I can show my hat.
No, that's
okay. So is it it's a Virginia Beach local hat company?
Oh, no,
is that what I'm gathering?
No, it's just
okay.
It's just a hat company that I think produces quality products, man. Like I got like 4 or 5 hats in them. And I have a hoodie. from them that's really fucking really nice. The hoodie's dope as shit. I mean, 50 bones, you know what I'm saying? But it's a nice material, and I like the most about it because it's a long hoodie. You know when you get like shirts and shit, you get a large or extra large. The shit just gets wider. The
Yeah.
shit like so these are longer instead of wider. You know, I prefer that kind of fit. So that's why I got these. I got an XL. It's long. I might get a large next time. Maybe
I
we'll
like
see what
long
that
and
feels like.
wide.
Mm.
Sometimes
Like
it'd be nice.
the long and wide t-shirts.
Nah,
That just they
prefer the,
fit so good.
Mm. Okay.
okay. Yeah.
BrandonBills.com.
Yo, who the fuck is Brandon? Who the fuck is Brandon?
But nah,
so-
I think I'm gonna order it though. But I have to get my credit card and all that.
Oh, so I got my
I'm cool.
airsoft gun today, Jakey.
Nice. What
I'll show you off stream.
Okay, we got like a sniper,
fucking-
a sniper or something like that,
It's,
or you got an AR.
Yeah, M4 platform. It's pretty lit. Like I bought it using this dude, and it's just sick. Like, so the dude I bought it from. All right, so this was like super cool to me. One, he's a black dude, right, playing airsoft. When
That's
I
the
airsoft,
dream.
when I airsoft paintball, you know what I mean. That's just kind of how I think of it, right? I'm 100% wrong, obviously. You know what I'm saying, black dude. And two, he's sponsored in VA, so he like goes around like Chesapeake, Richmond, Nova area, and just plays fucking airsoft and shit. So I bought
That's
one
cool.
of his guns from him. So I'm like, well, hearing all this dude's probably got some, knowledge of what he's doing. But I bought it from him. Super cool dude. He's like, look, man, if you got any issues, if anything like breaks, whatever, you can just let me know. I can either fix it for you, I can help you fix it. I'm like, that's what's up, man. He actually messaged me after I bought it and we left. He was like, oh yeah, I wanted to tell you, man, the next upgrade I would probably do, I'd recommend would be like this. You know what I'm saying? So he was just super cool about it. I'm saying super cool dude.
Wait, so how do you play airsoft? Like paintball, you get hit because you got paint. Like how do you know?
Yeah,
Like
so it's an honor system, man. It's just kind of the best way to kind of really describe it. You're gonna have to just use the honor system and not be a piece of shit out there, because like people can tell though, like because it's like it's called cheating if you don't call your hits. Like if you're getting shot, you just fucking walk it off, don't go back to respawn, whatever. Like you're cheating.
so what's a hit? Like if you get hit in the leg, you're not out, or if you get hit in the
So
chest,
if you get hit anywhere with a BB, you're dead. It's like paintball. You know what I'm saying? Just
even in the leg, that doesn't make sense.
if you get shot in the leg in paintball, you're out, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't play paintball.
Well,
I had a coworker who played airsoft pretty heavy.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he said that there's people like that. Like they won't call their hits, but
Yeah.
those kinds of people don't last in that sport. I mean, they're probably like tourists. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they're just there to bullshit and have a good time, and they just want to keep playing. But the people who are real dedicated and actually like take on a role within that space, I think that they're like they lose a lot of respect. Like, oh, you're not calling your hits, fuck you, that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, so like, I've not played yet. I'm saying I bought a gun. Yo, so the rest of my gear gets here next week. I'm gonna send a picture of y'all. I'm gonna send a picture to y'all of y'all.
What? Wait, what? You're gonna send a picture of y'all to
I
y'all?
fucked it up. I'm gonna send a picture to y'all, like on all my gear and shit, whatever. And I know it's gonna look mad cringe. It's all camoed out and shit, whatever. Got the belt, got the chest plate and shit, whatever. I know it's gonna look mad cringe, dog. But it's funny to me because like motherfuckers like like airsoft's a fashion show, man. Like wear whatever you want, do whatever you want. Just don't be a piece of shit, man.
How did you even get into this?
Brother-in-law, man. Then nigga was like, hey man, you don't play airsoft? I was like,
Well, he's white, so
okay.
you said that N word. He's
Okay.
white though.
I could do that, man. I could do that. All right. So anyway,
Wait.
that motherfucker was like, "Hey, you don't play airsoft? Is that better for you?"
Yeah, it makes more sense.
I'm not commenting to you, man. Anyways, this nigga was like, "Yo, let's ride." So I shot a couple of guns, and I'm like, "That's pretty lit." So he was like, "Yeah, man." So he was telling me about it. And he was talking about the whole airsoft field down the street from my house. not down the street, like 15 minutes down the road. But he was like, it's the biggest airsoft field on the East Coast. I'm like, oh shit, it's 100 acres, dog. That's crazy, man.
They
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
hunt out there too.
you might as well fucking play if it's only 15 minutes away.
Dude, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like I want to say it's like $45 for like the whole entire day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how much you just spend on? Tell him how much you just spent on all your shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let the
it's
people
just
know.
it's just
Let the people know.
45.
Come on, man. This
Do a
is
couple
me.
racks in. Do a couple racks in.
This is me though, man. I can't. So everything all said and done, probably like 700-800.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Well, that's probably gonna balloon once you get into it because you need a sidearm, you need a sniper probably, you need a ghillie suit probably, you don't
Right.
need
But look
fucking
though,
goggles, you need
but look,
grenades. They got airsoft grenades, bro.
I would say
What?
wait, let me see. So it was a gun that was like 300. The uniform, the camo shit, that was like 120. The goggles is like $20.
You should want
The
the
sight
Five
that I
Below
got
for
was
that.
like $70. So it was closer to probably like 6 instead of 8.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Closer
that's
to
better.
6 and 8, right? But that also gets me, like I said, it gets me a uniform top and bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's got me a plate carrier, like little. It's got like foam padding. It's just like not real right. It just looks cool. Whatever.
You know what I do for fun, Bobby? I sleep.
Okay.
That's what I do for fun.
I took a clean ass nap earlier today for the first time in like months.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
I
fun.
I enjoy good sleep too. I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, hey, y'all heard of Orbeez?
Yeah.
That's like that gel
You know what
shit,
Orby
right?
is? Yeah, they make guns that shoot Orbeez now.
Yo, some of them shits look real, dog.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
so what do you do
they're
with like the
extreme.
airsoft pellets that you just shoot? You just like pick them up?
Are they nah? How the fuck are you
They're
gonna
just
pick 'em up?
littered. So there's a whole bunch of airsoft shit.
Well,
all
see, that's
over
the
there.
thing is that's what I'm wondering too. That's why I brought up the Orbeez shit because the Orbeez
Oh,
are
I don't know.
biodegradable.
Oh, I'm sure it's horrible. I'm sure it's horrible
So
for their
you're just
body.
gonna be there and there's just gonna be fucking
Can't
plastic
you be
all
like one
over
of
the
those
ground.
golf guys that go and like sift through the dirt and get all those?
I mean, I'm sure you probably could. Like,
No,
was
hell
thinking
no.
about- I
What are you
was thinking
talking about?
so,
That's
like,
not
so-
happening.
There has to be hundreds of
Here's-
millions of airsoft shits over there.
Here's what I say. I would say that I think in an indoor course or an indoor field, it's probably way easier because you just sweep all that shit up, right? But we talking about this shit's like in a swamp. There's fucking like bodies of water that are like 10 feet deep around there. Like mud. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a gator.
There's probably gators, bro.
Maybe at least
You
a
know what I'm
fox
saying?
or
There's
two.
probably gators.
There's no way a fox wouldn't live back there.
Nah, I don't think it was gators.
There's definitely gators here. We have a
What do you
gator in the
mean?
pond across the street.
Yeah, in South Carolina.
Yeah.
We're
there's
talking about
tons of
Virginia.
gators.
Hey,
There's
man,
not gators in Virginia.
dog, the
I
climate's changing.
forget
You
about it.
never know, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, they might get a taste. They might get a taste of that, that human meat, dog. Just come up and like, fuck.
Y'all
them
ever
up.
had gator before?
I have.
Yeah, I have actually. It's
Yeah.
pretty
I
good.
had some in New
It's
Orleans. Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Actually pretty lit. Yeah, I've had some gator nuggets before.
There's
Yeah,
this spot in Northern Virginia called Thai Box, and the husband is looking at the name. It's called Thai Box. The husband's a Cajun Creole dude, and the wife's obviously from Thai. So they had the gator pad Thai. That shit was banging.
Oh, that sounds lit.
It was
That
delicious.
sounds lit.
It was
Yeah, I
like the
feel like
gator was
some
fried, breaded and
fusions-
fried.
I feel like some fusions, if done right, are good. You know what I'm saying? And like, no offense, man, but like, if you're not from that ethnic background and you're trying to do some fusion shit, 99% of y'all suck. Stop.
You lose respect.
Yeah,
you lose
stop
respect.
it.
Like
Stop.
so, I know a bunch of people in South Carolina who do food trucks, and they do like Asian fusion, but like they're all white.
It's
Like they're all
fucking,
white.
Like, where'd you get this recipe from, dog? Where are you fusing this from? Allrecipes.com and your cookbook at home? Like, yo, who taught you this shit?
There's
You know what
one
I'm
guy
saying?
down here that he learned with Who's that Iron Chef? Matsumoto?
What?
You know what
No.
I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about? The Japanese Iron Chef dude
Probably.
You tell
with
me
glasses, skinny
you're
dude.
Japanese, right?
Yo, dog, you are fucking out of control, man.
What? He's not Japanese?
No, bitch. You know this.
It's fucking Tremor and Simone, you cock suck.
You're such
Chamor and Samoran is
a
the same thing.
Samoran? Bitch.
Simone.
I'm not a I'm not a villain off Lord of the Rings, motherfucker.
You look like it.
Speaking of how you been watching that show,
I started it. You talking about Rings of Power?
yeah,
I started it, and then Kayla was like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "Oh well, I'm not watching this no
Nothing
more."
now.
We just watched Thor, the new Thor, because it came on Disney Plus.
Oh, Love and Thunder. How was that? I haven't
It was
seen it.
okay. Like my one of my coworkers was like, it was it's so good. It was better than all the other uh Marvel movies. When I watched, I was like, I don't know. I was like, is it better than Endgame? He was like, yeah, it's better than Endgame.
You
What?
I was
fucking
like-
lied. This nigga was selling you wolf tickets, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
that guy was.
Yo,
he
he
must be
was
like sucking
fucking-
off
He
whoever
was
that.
blowing
Who's that
smoke
guy?
up that ass.
Yeah, I
Who's
don't
the
know.
guy who plays Thor? What's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
God
Yeah,
damn.
he's sucking Chris
So
Hemsworth off.
he
Yo,
was on steroids in that
throating
movie,
that
right?
shit, dog. Oh my god.
So do you think he was on steroids on that movie?
Who? Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
CGI?
I didn't see the movie.
CGI.
I didn't see the
I-
movie.
No,
From the
I think
trailer,
it's
from what I saw in the trailer and whatever I said, it's steroids. 100% he's on steroids. There's no way you can change your body like that. But two is CGI as well. Like,
dude. He's gotten more muscular since like his first Thor
yeah,
movie.
man. It's like, the
Like
Rock.
it's just like The Rock. Yeah.
It's like there's no yo. Do you think the Rock?
You are
is just-
50 years old and you are more.
think-
You're like 2 times
You
the
think
mass.
he's
Bro,
been
I
chiseling
think The
away?
Rock is natty, bro. I think The Rock is natty,
Yo, I
dog.
think
Dude,
you're
I
on
think you're
something.
on meth.
Okay, all right. Let's get The Rock to weigh in on this. All right, Rock, Mr. Johnson. Can you tell us if you're natty or not? There we go. We'll just make that a TikTok, and then he'll be like, "Listen, you punk bitches, I'm fucking natural, all natural, 100% of the
doing
day."
I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to have the Rock come.
Bro,
through
he
and
takes
just
he
fucking-
takes a
Shut-
Peloton wherever he goes with him.
I understand what you're saying.
Listen,
I ain't about to have him or his fans eviscerating us because
Yo,
we're
he's
asking him
about
if he's
to
fucking
he's about to
natural.
come eviscerate you.
Because I don't think he is. There's no fucking way he's bigger
There's
than
no
he was in
way.
his prime in fucking the WWE.
there's no way.
Fuck no, man.
I mean, is testosterone replacement therapy steroids?
Can you guys throw up 2 images right now? Let's just put up 2 images of
Bro,
The Rock
You don't need to.
and the W. No, we'll edit it in, but like
do it in
Okay, yeah.
post?
a Rock in like during WWE and then
Mhm.
Rock right now, you'll see like
It'll
it's
be right here.
there's no fucking way he's not taking steroids because he's doubled the mass. Like I understand he
possible.
puts the work in and he's a Rock and like
No.
if you look at like if you look at his grandfather, I don't Rocky Maivia, I think his name was, when he was like older like that, he didn't look like the Rock right now.
This motherfucker is still chiseled, dog.
It's absolutely insane. Like
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
I
did you
think
see?
he's- I
Oh,
think
did you see
he's
the
natural, bro.
Black Adams? It just came
I
out.
saw the
second,
trailer.
Yeah, the second trailer just came out.
I didn't see the second trailer.
Dog,
It actually looks pretty good.
I don't know if I'm on superhero fatigue or if
Oh, there's a whole bunch
Or-
of superhero shit.
or if Marvel ain't cutting it no more, or if DC just can't get their foot out of their ass, man, and figure it out. But I'm just not interested in none of that shit no more, man. Right now, I watched Morbius today. I was like,
know-
yo, bro, what in the
No, I
fuck
didn't watch
is
it.
this movie, dog?
Have you seen
Really?
the Flash? The Flash. What the fuck is his name?
Are you talking about the series?
TV show, yeah.
No. Well, the dude off of Justice League.
Ezra Miller's.
Yeah, Ezra Miller. Have you seen how like off the rails he's been
Yo,
lately?
this motherfucker is an animal, yo. He out here in
No,
the
Like-
I haven't.
streets.
I haven't.
He is
What's he
a
doing?
menace,
So he
dog.
came out like in the last few years. He came out non-binary. He was like grooming like I think it was a Native American. I don't know
What?
the specific.
bro.
Like
this-
like an underage Native American like girl, maybe 13, 14. Since I don't know the specifics.
Like he's grooming her, like how
Alright,
Billy
so,
Bob groomed
long story short,
motherfuckers.
long story short, before all that, remember he was in the news in Hawaii for like beating people up and like
Yeah.
doing crazy shit. He like beat this like chick up in Hawaii a few years ago.
So no.
Nah,
So I think
no,
like
I didn't hear about
so the
this.
story
It's a
was
combination of
like
shit, dog. This dude's nuts.
a fan came up to like I guess he was outside of a bar and like a fan came up to him and they started play fighting. You know how like me and you play fighting before, like
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was like 7 years ago or something. Like I literally ran out the room and I ran all the way home.
Yeah, and I
But
remember that. You
yeah,
were like, where the fuck did Justin go?
so they started playing. It was like, you want to fight? And so he grabbed this chick by the throat and I guess pressed her up against a wall or
Dog,
something.
he fucking put her ass down. It got crazy real quick.
Yeah, this happened a few years ago.
Right. So
And
there's that. The whole grooming thing, like it was a chick and her daughter or something like that, and like they came to the house and like the daughter had like bullets in her hair as as like barrettes and shit, like bullets like tied in her hair, and they're like, yo, what the fuck's going on here? And this dude, he's in Hawaii, like breaking into people's houses,
yeah, he stole
vandalizing,
liquor. He stole liquor
fucking,
from somewhere.
like evading police, like on the hunt, dog, like taunting, like, yo, come and find me if you can. This man is an animal, bro.
And supposedly like there's like 200 mil like invested in the next Flash, and DC was like, nah, we'll just roll with it. Like let's keep going.
Nasty, dog. Because
Just-
Wow.
apparently the Flash movie, they were saying it tested really well, which I believe it probably could, because he did a good job as Flash in the Justice Leagues.
Yeah,
times.
he was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
in
no,
the-
he
the
did a good
Justice
job
League.
in both.
Well, yeah,
edits.
he's got like a
Yeah.
quirkiness about him that's like it's like a nonchalant, I don't give a fuck, but at the same time, I care about the people around me.
No,
I
I
don't
would
know
say
about
more
that.
like no, because the Flash is more kind of like aloof. Like he's smart, but he's also kind of like just, I don't want to say clumsy, but like he's more book smart than street smart kind of deal.
He played the position very well.
Yeah, no,
I
he
mean,
did a good job
and-
as Flash.
yeah.
But if you got her in the streets like that, dog, no, man, you gotta go, bro. Like
That's
nah,
like that
'cause
reminds me of
what
like
does that say to
Juicy
everybody
Juicy
else?
Smollett.
But the thing is, you got 200 mil. Like you have 200 mil invested
I
in
don't
that shit.
give a fuck, man.
He's
I
untouchable,
don't
bro.
care, dog.
Wait, what? But
I
can we
mean,
talk
you say
about
that, but
let's talk about like superheroes and shit? Can we talk about how there's like 20,000 different Batmans? Like, what's up with that? Like, are we gonna just keep
I'm sick of
redoing
it.
Batman?
I'm sick of it too.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
can we
sick
not
of
just
it.
pick
I'm
a
sick of
fucking
it too,
Batman
man.
and just stick with it?
Hey,
Like Christian Bale, I thought Christian Bale was gonna be the Batman forever, and then
Christian.
fucking
Well, there's no. It's just like 007 is never.
so it's not the problem of the amount of Batmans. The problem is the fucking frequency. We have Batman movies, new franchises within 10 years of each other. Fucking why?
exactly.
Why
Like we
why are
literally
doing
we
remakes of
literally built a
movies?
Justice League Batman, Ben
Yeah.
Affleck, and then
Why?
immediately from there went to fucking Twilight Batman.
Although that Batman was fine.
Which that was
that was fine.
he's probably
I think,
he was probably my favorite Batman.
I think the Justice
Who?
League, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
I
he's
think-
probably my favorite Batman.
No,
I think if
you're fucking crazy.
if DC can keep everything in that realm of darkness and is that grounded in reality, like they did the Batman, I think DC can be better than Marvel. Let Marvel have all the fantastical outer space. Let them have all that shit, right? DC can be more grounded in reality. Although, Superman, I get it, right? But keep it more in the realm of like, more serious. Because I feel like a lot of Marvel, especially now, is all jokey, haha time. But like, oh, it's gonna get crazy soon. Like, okay, then get crazy, man. I don't want to laugh at these motherfuckers, man. I don't know who these people are,
Mm, I
Because
don't
it's
know
like
about that.
I get the origin story stuff, but not everybody needs one. Just pull somebody. in, dog, and
Christian
say,
Bale
"This
was
is
definitely a
this."
better Batman than Robert Pattinson.
Christian Bale was to me was a better Bruce Wayne.
Mm,
I liked Robert Pattinson as a Batman
Yeah.
because he was flawed as
Yeah.
Batman.
Christian.
It was like
Bale.
he'd already been doing it for 2 years or 3 years or whatever, and then
Mhm.
he's still like when the scene where he had to jump off the fucking police building and he had that wingsuit and he got fucked up after he deployed the parachute. Like that's like I like that about Batman because he's just like he's super
Yeah.
gritty. He doesn't have
Yeah.
all the shit figured out yet.
Yeah, but he's still out here beating ass.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, fuck. What do you say, Justin? 'Cause I wanted to make something to your point, but I got caught up in what Jiggy was saying.
I don't know. All I'm saying is the
Oh,
Batman
oh,
for Christian Bale and like the supporting actors for you have Heath Ledger, you
yeah.
have Tom
So
Hardy,
I think
you have
I
those
think the
actors that
Christian,
do well.
yeah, the Christopher Nolan ones, those are the better Batmans. I think as a whole, right? As a whole, they're
Yeah.
better. But I think that if you're comparing Batmans, the demise comes down to great writing of villains. Because, like you said, Heath Ledger and Tom Hardy are fucking phenomenal at
Right.
Yeah,
what they did, right? And that kind of overshadows Batman in that movie. Like, you remember more Heath Ledger and Tom Hardy and what they did, what they said, as opposed to what Batman really did. I mean, there's a couple of moments, but
right.
not as much, right? Vividly remember that shit. But I think that if you're looking at the Batman with Robert Pattinson in the same lens, the Riddler was good, but he didn't kind of overshadow what Batman was doing because of
No, because Catwoman was
how it was
like,
told.
you don't owe these people anything. He was like, not everything, not yet.
Wait, who said that?
It was bad. That was in the
The
Bane
new
movie.
Batman.
He was like,
Dude, so
you don't owe these people anything. He was like, not everything, not yet.
yo, you know what? To Justin's point, man, who the Commissioner Gordon, that black dude, whoever played him, he kept when he kept talking, he would always do that voice with Batman. He'd be like, yeah,
But
what's going on?
that's how he talks. That's the fun thing about it. That's real voice.
See,
Like
but it
maybe,
kept taking me out of it
yeah, I
took me
feel
out of
you.
the
I feel
immersion
you. It just a bunch of
because
two dudes just fucking.
he's like, hey man,
Oh
like
yeah,
right next to each,
Second
like right
Act,
next to
go.
each other's face.
It's like somebody pausing this shit. Like what the fuck?
Punch me in the
Yeah,
face.
if you close your eyes,
Yeah, yeah. It's
if you
like,
close your eyes, you're like, who the fuck are they
I
talking
don't know.
to?
I'm very nostalgic when it comes to shit like that.
I
I
Like
mean,
mean,
most people
Dragon
are.
Ball Z
I'm
is
me
always going to be better
included.
than Super for me, just because of nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia is very powerful,
bro,
and
you
it's
should watch
very
Heroes.
blinding. Heroes?
You should watch Dragon Ball Superheroes. Apparently, this shit is. It just got released like a US like sub back in February. It was like 6 seasons of this shit. It was meant for a trading card game. Dog, you got Super Saiyan Blue Goku fighting Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Mm.
Like this shit's insane.
I see.
It's like time. Like there's a bunch of people in it, dog. Like there's fucking coolers in it. Coolers fighting alongside Trunks because they're trying to kill Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And you're like, yo, Cooler. Cooler's
I
like,
think
my
I seen
brother.
that.
I sent it. I sent it to the group chat, but like, I mean, it's bullshit too. Because Cool's like, my brother can train and reach this form as strong as you. I can do it too. And this nigga literally goes, ah, and this transforms like fucking like gold. I'm like, yo, okay, hold on, dog. What the fuck are we doing, man? This nigga just came back to life.
Shit is out of
He
control,
just
man.
fucking like off rip, dog. Just
It's so
came through.
fucking
This
funny,
shit,
dude.
motherfucker bought that boost pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I don't know. I don't know.
The transformations and all the shit is just insane to me. Like the Beast and like a Piccolo Orange and like
Yeah, they're
they're
getting
just
ridiculous with it.
they're just
They're
going
getting
off
ridiculous
like
with it now. Like,
and
man,
like
just
it. I don't know.
all you have to
I,
do is just involve the other characters. You can still make them strong. Just say, look, man, this.
That's
get
what I'm saying.
stronger.
Like
They don't
you
have
you
to
you see the
transform.
first like 3 Dragon Ball movies and they're so fucking good because like the Tree of Might, you see
World's strongest.
World's Strongest, like
Fire.
World's Strongest.
everyone
Fire.
is like on the same level. Like I like you see Goku obviously is stronger,
Right.
but like the henchmen are like on the same level as like
Yeah.
Goku's team and like
Like that's when
It's
like
the
Tien
power
could still
curve.
hold his own
Yeah, the
in
power
in
curve got
fight.
crazy. Like they
Yeah.
need to
it's
do
like
something to make them on par with everybody in like a way that makes some kind of fucking sense.
why are they even there now? Like I don't they're just like the cheerleaders.
Nostalgia.
Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all they are. They're just
Nostalgia.
cheerleaders. It's all about.
that's
It's
what I'm
all.
saying. Like
I mean, because you can only get so far as a
Right.
human, you know.
Right.
Even
which is
like
kind
where
of
the fuck is
stupid.
Chaozu? Is Chaozu even alive still,
I
bro?
don't,
Like,
No, they got that
he's
man
up
out of here, dog.
with Kai up in
No,
the
you see
little.
him every now and then because they did the chamber in Super. No, they did the chamber in the Broly movie. Didn't they? That's where they came from, right?
I don't know. I don't watch Super, so
Well, I think it was Super because they did train. They came out with beards and that shit was lit. It was like, oh shit, they're about to have beers. They're like, let's go cut this, and they came back like the next scene there. I'm like, bitch, you could have been,
But that doesn't
shit could
make
have been
sense because
so
like they were
crazy.
like in the Cell Saga, they're in the hyperbolic time chamber, and like they never came
Yeah,
out
they were in there for a hot minute. I want to say
for a
they were in there
year.
for a while.
the canon is that they shaved it all the time
Yeah,
inside the hyperbolic.
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
I mean, King Vegeta had a beard, so I mean, it's not that far
Yeah,
off.
it's not impossible.
I don't know, but that one Chinese fan remake of Dragon Ball, dude,
What?
like you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where Goku is fighting Broly, and it was like back during like the
Legend
yeah, like
the
the
most
tournament,
recent
the Budokai shit.
was the most recent Dragon Ball shit that
Yeah,
came out. Yeah, the Legend joint.
yeah, the one where he like had like a like Vegeta came down
Yeah,
and
and
started fighting
Chi was
Broly.
like, "I'm supposed to marry you," and he's like,
Yeah,
hello." Yeah, Legend. Yeah,
yeah, that shit was fire, dude.
lit, lit.
I could watch a whole series like that.
And you see what I'm saying? I think that, and you got to think that was all fan made, right? And they really encapsulate, I think, the spirit of Dragon Ball from Dragon Ball to Super. That all the elements there, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that the writing should take a different step. Well, no, I can't say that because the manga is fucking fire right now. Even though they just fucking made Frieza black, and now you can take out. Yeah, okay. Now we get to the whole paradox of fucking now when it's too powerful. Never mind.
Yeah, stupid.
Now everybody gets back to the
I
same
just
fucking loop.
it fell off for me
Yeah.
when like
I can
Frieza
see that being annoying.
when Frieza and Goku got in the same team. It's like, and Broly was like a good guy now or some shit like that. It just goes against the whole premise of what Dragon Ball Z was from the beginning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why is Android 17 on the same team with Goku? You know what I mean? Like, there's
Well,
supposed
I
to be like
mean,
mortal enemies and like.
okay, you can't say that though, and then turn around and say you like Naruto, because that nigga did the same fucking thing, dog.
What are you
Like
talking about?
Naruto did the same thing. He talked to people and was like, "Oh, you don't want to do this, man. Like the fighting and shit like that, whatever." Like there's other anime out there that has the same
But animes are
concept.
different. They're it's not.
Are you saying just in a universe of how the feel of it, right? Not just
Frieza
the general
killed his
trope.
best friend. Okay, like
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I
like
mean, Goku kill people too, man. What do you want me to do? I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. Like the premise of like Frieza
Fair.
coming back
That's
and
fair.
being on the same team. Like, yeah, okay, cool, man. We're buddies now. We're gonna be on the same team, fighting against like no, fuck you. Like you killed my best friend. Blah blah blah. So
Well,
I mean,
no anime is perfect. That might grabs to a Dragon Ball, especially with Super. It's like, look, dude, if we do one more fucking tournament, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. That shit
yeah,
is
I don't
boring.
understand. Yeah,
Tournament arcs are the most fucking boring arcs in any anime because they have no stakes to them.
well, Yu Yu Hakusho was basically only a tournament.
well, it only went for 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, but the storyline was fire, and Yu Yu Hakusho is fucking lit.
I like
Spirit
yeah.
Gun?
Yeah,
Come on.
I hope they don't fumble the bag when it comes to the live action.
Come on.
Oh, they
dog.
will.
Come on, dog.
One Piece too.
Is it on
One
Netflix?
Piece too. I think One Piece is coming to Netflix. I don't know where Yu Yu Hakusho is coming.
Okay, it depends on the studio. Cause like, have y'all seen the live action Attack on Titan?
No. What?
The live action one, I saw that. Fuck, man, what was that 2015? Maybe 2016.
That sounds like it would be really bad.
I saw it on the plane coming from Japan. It was Japanese made. You know what I'm saying? And it had the same quality as Netflix does.
I feel like why? I feel like why, bro? Like what
It's
are you
hard
just trying to
to-
get a money grab? Like you're just trying to buy the rights and like
It's
like
hard to
Rurouni Kenshin
encapsulate
probably
it.
was the cleanest one that I can.
I still didn't even like that one.
Yeah, they made the second one, and the second one wasn't as good as the first one, but at least the first one was still.
Because
like,
I'm a big Rurouni Kenshin fan.
yeah.
I think that they're picking the wrong anime to do. You need to have more of a
Yeah.
psychological anime or like.
Well, they
some
fucked
kind of
that one up with,
detective anime.
Death Note.
Death Note. They
yeah,
fucked
they
that one
fucked
up
Death
too.
Note up, and they
It's
had
the wrong
Willem
anime
Dafoe.
because it's too much. Like there's fucking like spirit beings and shit. Like and no one wants to do that. You know
Well,
what I'm
they
saying?
didn't
You can't-
follow like the basic
Right.
script of it. Like they
True.
try to make it its own adaptation. It's like why
True.
not just
You
follow
know
the
what?
script?
You know what I'd like to see live action is Food Wars Shokugeki.
I've never seen
Bro,
it.
that shit gonna be on Pornhub, dog.
It's
That
like
shit
it's
gonna
like they
be
make
on
this incredible
Pornhub.
food, and after someone tries it, it's like this cutscene where they're like getting fucked by the
It's so
food.
good, they
What?
orgasm.
Yeah, it's so yeah. Like you could see like they're naked and like the food is covering their bits.
What the fuck do y'all be watching?
Look, man, it's a really good show.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it hentai or is it just anime?
No, it's
No,
just it's just it's
it's
just fan service.
I mean, it's anime, but
It's a good
It's
storyline.
debatable, but
The way that they make the
no,
food look is dope. I like
it's
the
anime in the sense of it's censored to where like, it's Asian, fish dishes or whatever, seafood.
yeah, fish
There's like
dishes for sure. Yeah,
there's like a lot of water themes when they eat. It's anime to the sense where like there's water covering nipples and like private like the groin area, but like it's a couple of drops, dog. You can definitely see. Only you not see this nipple. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah
like,
yeah.
so you've jacked off to it before. Is that what you're saying?
What the fuck
No,
are you
man.
talking about? Yo, what the fuck are you
Come
talking
on,
about?
bro.
Yo,
What? That's what I'm getting.
getting a
That's
drink.
what I'm
I'm getting a drink
gathering.
off that.
That's
No,
what I'm gathering.
I'm
off
trying
of
to
what
tell
you're
you
saying.
what this show is. You're like, is it fucking hentai? I'm like, no, it's not.
That's what it sounds like.
It's not though.
It's not though.
It's not though.
Hey, that's what it sounds like to me.
Hey, we
Listen,
about to be. Hey, honestly,
I'm
though,
not shaming
as
anyone.
far as anime goes, we're about to be eating in the month of October. Bleach is coming back. Fucking
Dude, so
My Hero Academia is coming back. Chainsaw Man's coming out.
did they bring back is that sub or is that dub?
I mean, I can imagine in both,
Yeah,
but the
but I
dub's
would
usually
assume
just
subs
later.
gonna be first.
So Johnny Young Bosch didn't say that he was coming back as Ichigo, which is like the only reason why I watch Bleach. I mean, it's not the only reason why, but I'm a huge
And-
fan of Johnny Young
and-
Bosch.
Oh, I guess that's the sub version.
No, the dub.
Yeah.
So he did the voice of Ichigo, Vash, and Trigun.
Mm.
He's been in Naruto. He's in a lot of stuff actually. He was
So
the voice.
he's not doing Bleach. So what is he like? Like
I don't-
why? Like
I don't know.
what
Like,
the fuck does he have going on?
He did. So he came out like when he was doing Brawly, the new Brawly. He was like the voice of Brawly, in the new movie.
Oh, okay.
But he never came out and said that he was doing the new voice for Ichigo. So I don't know, like if someone else is doing it, because I think that would ruin it for me.
I feel you, man. There's a couple people like that for me, like Steve Bloom.
For Vegeta.
Yeah, no, that's Chris Sabat.
Uh,
But yeah, his voice
Piccolo?
too. But Steve,
Piccolo's voice.
That's Chris Sabat. Steve Blum does Wolverine from the old school Wolverine movies. He's done a lot of shit you've seen. He's mostly known for Wolverine though. He's Spike Spiegel. His breakout was Spike Spiegel and Cowboy Bebop. That was his breakout in the fucking. Yeah, and then he's fucking in Samurai Champloo. That man's been.
yeah.
Been in it, dog.
I like it.
He's an OG, so I can see how if it came back and he wasn't in it, you'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I feel you.
Yeah, it's definitely a big.
He's a
factor.
really good voice actor.
Yeah, he's a goat, man. This dude is
Yeah.
a fucking beast. He's
For sure.
definitely a legend. Yeah, but Cowboy Bebop, you gotta think, how many people have seen anime, have heard these voices? You know what I mean?
Because once you hear a
Especially in the
voice, you're like,
West.
I know,
Especially in
I've
the
heard
West.
that.
Yeah, especially in the West though. Like
Mhm.
you gotta think our introduction to Toonami, we fell in love with shows, and then we found more about it, and then we heard more
Yeah.
voices of those dudes. We just love the characters. So, yeah, I mean, like these dudes are like, I get it, icons.
Because Trigun was the first anime I ever watched. So like,
Really
so his voice is like I can hear. I picked it up
iconic for
because
you.
yeah. So he was like a random. He was like the puppeteer in Naruto for some random thing. I was watching Naruto. I was like, wait, I know that voice from somewhere because he has such a unique voice, but he does such a good job like switching it up
Mhm.
and so many like different characters. Just like the dude that Spike. He can do so many different characters, but he's just so good at voice acting.
Johnny Young Bosch. What else was he in? Akira.
He was in
he
Demon
was a
Slayer.
Fucking Black Power Ranger.
Yeah, that's Adam. Yeah,
What?
yeah. He took the place of the original Black Power Ranger. Yeah.
yo, that's blowing my fucking mind
Hold
right now.
up, what?
My
You guys didn't
mind
know that?
is fucking shattered right now. Fuck no.
He was the Black Power Ranger for real?
Yeah, yeah. In the
Yo,
you remember the
holy
movie, like
shit.
the Goop movie,
Yeah,
where like
the
the
right
Oh
after
yeah,
season
this
one ended.
dude.
I met him.
I
I met him
remember
a
this
couple years
dude.
ago, and I was like
Fuck.
fanboying. Like Michelle was like, "Are you gonna have sex with him?" Like she was making fun of me because like I was so like I
Bro,
like he came to
that is
Virginia.
cool as fuck. That
Yeah,
blows my fucking mind. So he's Broly in the new Dragon Ball Super.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
And
fucking
he
cool.
so back in the day, like Asian people didn't really have voice acting shit. So he was like one of the people that kind of paved the way
Right.
to do that shit. And yeah, he did such a good job.
Yeah, he
Bro,
became the Green Ranger.
I need to get on my shit, dog. I need to stop.
This
fucking around.
motherfucker
I need to,
became
I
the
need to learn
fucking
how to
Green
read,
Ranger.
dude. I need to fucking learn how to speak, and I'ma fucking just do it.
Yeah,
You
I
just
don't know
do
what
it,
that
man.
means, but
Just fucking do it, bro. You should go on TikTok and do and stitch those motherfuckers that are like you want to be a voice actor. See if you can do this. You know that kind of shit.
Yo, that is blowing my mind. That's fucking. That's
yeah, he was in Demon
crazy,
Slayer
man.
too. He
That
was
is crazy, man.
the
This
dude
nigga
that
was in Mobile Suit Gundam.
yeah.
Like, yo, this nigga was really out here. Digimon. He was TK in Digimon.
What?
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
TK was the doesn't
The dude
TK
with
the main
bug
dude?
Pokemon, I think. No, that was Izzy. That was Izzy. TK. TK.
I never
TK
watched
was
Digimon.
was TK the younger brother?
Hold on. Yeah, yeah. He was the one with What the?
Angelamon or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
Angelmon.
Angelamon. Angelamon. Or some shit. Yeah, Patamon was his motherfucker. That was him. Dog, that is blowing my mind, bro. That's so crazy, man. Certified, dog. Certified in my childhood right now.
Yeah, he was really cool. I met him. I met him a
Holy
couple years
shit, man.
years ago.
Did you jerk him off?
I wish. Figuratively and metaphorically.
No, it sounded like
Yeah,
literally.
you wish you jerked his spirit off.
Like-
Jerked his spirit off. I mean, I can't front. I was fanboying hard when I met Chris about it too. I was like, oh shit. I was like, dude, you're like my favorite person. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. He was
Did
like,
you jerk him off?
no. I didn't wish neither.
Did you touch his head?
No, we shook hands though. He signed my fucking Vegeta picture though. It was pretty dope.
That's cool.
He signed a little keychain from Japan too. I was like, dude, I got this from Japan, man. Can you sign this? He was like, I don't think I have a pen for this. I'm like, okay, he's like, but I'll try. I'm like, okay. Like, oh, fucking idiot. And then he was like, I might smudge. So I walked around the rest of the day with this shit in my hand like this, dude.
Like drying.
Yeah, but it was like a gel tip kind of pen. It's the only one he had. It kind of would like kind of work,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't like dry. Like kind of like pat. 'Cause it was like still kind of like it would like smudge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like walked around like this,
Wow.
like a piece
That's
of
a
shit.
tiny ass fucking scissors.
I mean, I use my vape to cut cotton and shit.
You still use cotton?
Yeah. What else would I use?
The tank?
I mean, there's cotton in those coils.
I mean, not you have to replace. It's all one thing.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I still put
Pussy.
Why? Because I do it the real way. I mean, it's already expensive enough. I need to add another fucking $100 onto it.
I mean, I stopped vaping a while ago, so
I think I'm just gonna be with it until it's over for me, dog.
there's not enough information. You know, it's still like
Right.
I don't know. I just don't like smoking anymore anyway.
Nobody
I mean,
knows, brother.
Smoke once in a while, but like
Hey, how much time do y'all have? Or do we need to wrap up?
I mean, I'm cool. Why you want to take a quick break or something like that? What you trying to do?
I'm straight if you are, but if you have to
I'm
go.
good. I just gotta go pick up Lily from her friend's house. I just got a text message saying that she's ready to come home. So give me like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
How the fuck you gonna pick her up in 5 minutes?
Because it's in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay. You gotta walk
Alright.
over there.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah, yo, what's wrong with you, man? You know,
Special Forces Airsoft Division.
yeah, something like that. Dude, you're such a piece of shit, man. Fuck you, yo. Fucking hate you, man.
I love airsoft, especially when I'm 15.
You Justin don't get it. It's all good.
No, he never will, man.
Listen, I shoot loads of bullets.
All right, man.
We were recording.
Yeah.
You like that?
No,
Like you like that.
no, I didn't.
No. Huh?
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I don't know. I'm tired, man.
Wake the fuck up,
Yeah, right?
Buttercup. We got shit to talk about. What are we gonna talk about?
We gotta get drops. We gotta get loads. We gotta get
Shots.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
we
I
need to
think he's
get
talking about
drops.
coming.
Yo,
He's talking about cum.
that's what it sounds like to me.
What do you mean? Huh? We need to
What?
get drops.
Drops of what? What drops? What kind of drops? Like, yo, you need to elaborate.
Drops of
man.
cum.
See what I'm saying, man? Like,
Drops of Jupiter, dog?
yeah, what the fuck are we doing? man?
Drops, man.
Oh, like sound bites?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, where's the all right, let's get drops. Fuck yeah.
Can y'all hear that?
No, you
Yeah.
did it wrong. I thought we were gonna take drops from here.
Right, but could y'all at least hear that?
I'm saying drops of anything.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Justin,
What do
just
you mean?
scream something at the mic or something like that. It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, Bobby, your turn.
I don't know. What do you want me to do?
That's good. That's good.
Yo, that's the wildest shit I ever heard in my life, man. That's the wildest shit I ever heard in my life, man. What the fuck
right.
was that noise?
That'll be
dog?
Justin's.
What was that noise, dog? Oh man, my stomach hurts.
All right, Bobby, your turn.
I'm not doing it. I can't force it. My drive have to come later.
Yeah.
What is the fucking wacky fucking? You know what I'm saying? And fucking yeah,
That'd be
it's
mine.
time for, you know what I'm saying, like fucking all these noises and shit, whistles and bells.
Bells and whistles.
You said whistles and bells.
Same thing. Is that wrong?
Yeah, it is.
It's not. It's the same thing.
No, it's bells and whistles.
It's the same thing. Both are included.
That's like lock, stock, and loaded. It's like loaded, stocked, and locked.
What?
I'm saying
That's
you
not
know
the
what
same
I'm saying.
thing.
You're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
order
it's not.
matters. You're saying the order matters.
No, it doesn't, because lock, stock, and whatever the fuck you just said, 'cause I don't know what the fuck you just said. That's a sequence of events. Whistles and bells is in a sequence of events. There are two items.
That's like pump and dump. I don't dump and
Well, you're not
pump.
gonna say you're gonna
That's
you're
a
not gonna say
sequence of
jangle
events. That's
jangle.
why.
You're gonna say
I-
jingle
I
jangles,
pump
not
and
jangle
then I
jingles.
dump.
You can-
I don't
but you can still
dump
create-
and then
you
I
gotta-
pump.
Wait.
Yo.
Pump and dump and dump
You-
and pump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're not
can't-
gonna
yeah,
dump
you have
first
to pump
before
and
you
then you
pump.
dump it.
You gotta
Yeah.
pump and then dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a series of events. I'm talking like
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
like
Jingle
like-
jangle. You can say
yeah,
jangle
jangle.
You can say
You're not gonna say
jangle
jangle.
You can. It's not wrong.
Yeah,
It's
but
not wrong, but it's
stupid.
not right.
It
though.
sounds different to the ear. Yeah, but it's not wrong.
I got a
It kinda
fucking
is,
knot in
though.
my hair right now. It's
It's
the
not.
worst. You ever get knots in your hair? Your
do you
dreads ever
got?
get knotted up?
You got cum in there or something?
No, man.
Justin, you are. you
You
are.
just think there's cum everywhere, huh?
Go
Why do you have knotted hair
crazy.
then?
What do you mean? Why would I have knotted hair? What do you mean? What do you mean? You act like you never had long hair before, bitch. You say you never had knotted hair.
Justin,
just
so
off-
you have cum in your hair? Are you had
Never,
cum in your hair?
never had it.
So
And
the
that's
only
so-
time that you had not a hair is there's been cum in it. Is that what you're saying?
I've never had cum in my hair.
Did you ever have you ever accidentally cum in your face?
What?
No. Oh, what?
Never, dog.
So you did it on
Never,
purpose.
dog. Never, dog.
No.
Never, dog. Neither.
You know,
happened.
you're saying like you never like pulled out after a long session and then nut and then it just shot right in your chin. Or some shit?
No,
No.
I have
Yo.
too much control for that.
Yeah,
First
that's
of all-
control. You
First of
can
all,
control
hold
it
on,
like
wait,
that?
hold on, wait. We have to break this down.
Wait, so
because
did
I
you
have-
nut in your own face
Wait,
before?
Justin.
No, I never
Justin,
have.
no. You asked too many questions. Now you asked too many questions. I'm asking you.
You asking me?
No, I'm asking Jakey because he's like, you never
Okay.
just. You look too specific. Were you laying down when this happened? Were you sitting or were you standing?
No, it didn't happen to me. I heard it on a podcast.
Where?
I forget
Man, don't
whose
plug it.
podcast it was.
Oh, you forgot. Huh?
I forget whose podcast
It was
was. Honestly,
it your own podcast?
no, but he was on top, missionary style, and then he pulled out to come,
There's no
and
way.
hit himself in the chin.
Wait,
Because you have to
was
go.
he
You have
with
to
the
point.
chick
You
or
have to
was he
whip your
solo?
dick out and 90-degree angle it.
No, it was fucking Joe Rogan who did it. It was fucking Joe Rogan who did it.
What?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know. I didn't see that, but it's possible. I've heard people that have done it before.
Yeah,
Tom
I feel like if
Segura.
you- I feel like if you've
Tom
done
Segura
it,
said it. He's done it.
I feel like if you've done it on purpose. Cause like, how are you holding your shit
Mm,
to where
well,
it's just spraying? Like now, if it like
What if you're
shoots
just
up and
that
it's
much of a
coming
shooter?
down, you
Like,
can
what if
like,
you're just
you know,
a shooter? Like
If you're
that?
laying in bed and you're like you have your sheets off and you're jacking it, and then
yeah, but
I
you're
guess
holding
that
it-
gets.
you pointing that shit towards you. You
I'm
pointing all the
not.
things towards you.
Listen,
You-
I'm not doing that, but
that's
people
what
I
I'm
guess
saying.
do that.
People who do it are asking for it. You're fucking asking for it.
Listen, I don't know.
You
People
saying
have
there's
done it.
no
before.
there's no happy accidents.
I mean, once maybe, and that's like
I've never tasted
if
my own
you-
cum. Have
never,
you guys tasted?
never,
No,
never,
No.
No,
not
I would
even a
never do
thought.
that.
Never.
Yeah.
never crossed my mind. Not once have I been like, you know what? No, never.
like you never were like.
I get that away from me as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Get it out and get it away. Okay.
But you guys
never-
have kissed your girls after you nut in your mouth, right?
I mean, yeah, but shit, the mouth
Yeah.
was first.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I
I
got
like
that.
straight afterwards. Like
no,
I have.
I have, yeah, but no,
Yeah.
no more. Not no more. No, it's a
I
respect.
don't do
Look,
it on like a regular.
because to me, it's like if I go down on her, right? I'll go get mouthwash, man. Like, look, I'm respectful for you, man. You know what I'm saying, like,
No, you gotta eat the
Probably don't.
pussy and then give her a kiss straight up.
Do you
No,
give
go
extra tongue at that point?
Yeah.
Like taste
No.
yourself, bitch.
nah.
No.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my
What?
god.
No, it's like if she nutted, if I nutted in her mouth and she spit in my mouth, I would like no.
Oh.
That would, that would
Yo,
never
okay,
happen.
hold on. Where are we driving? Because right now we fucking
Yo,
we
he's
kind
steering.
of all over the
We're
road
on,
right
we're
now.
on the
dog.
cliff right now,
We gotta
bro.
pick a
like,
lane, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The
Well,
fuck-
Where are you
Mm.
taking this? Yeah, where are you taking this, dog?
I'm just trying to talk. That's all I'm trying to do.
You
You should
ever
have-
you ever fart during sex, dog?
No, I keep
Yeah.
my farts in.
I
What?
tried not to. It's always
Yeah,
been
yeah,
like,
No, you ruin the mood.
it's like a little poot. It's on accident, and like,
Do they hear it? Does it smell?
Like,
I mean, you probably does, but I try like fucking, you know, like do it in a way to like, you know,
I've never pooted during sex. I've never.
that's
all
like,
right. Have you ever felt like you needed to though,
yeah.
and then like you switch up your whole game plan to accommodate for you not doing it?
Maybe, yeah. I'd switch it.
Yeah.
Like you get on top,
Yeah.
and like
No.
my butthole is
no.
just
I
clenched.
mean, yo, girls do it too, man.
No, I never heard that.
Okay, well. ask
No,
around.
I don't think. No, I don't think I've ever heard a girl fart during sex either.
I'm not trying
But
to be
it's not like-
elitist about it.
I'm not like,
I'm
you
just
know,
never heard
letting
it.
them rip. But, you know what I'm saying? You fucking had a little gas. Your girl be like, oh, let's get it on. You be like, well, I ain't about to say no. It's because a little gas got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Wait, so do you like let it out silently?
Yeah, I'm
How
not
can
like,
you?
I'm
how
not
can
like,
you control it?
bro,
Wait, if his cheeks is spread, does it?
you gotta, yo, you have to move your body in a way, dog, to where, like, you know.
What is
it's-
that thing? What if
it's-
it's smelly though? Was it ever smelly?
If you just, like, oh, man, this shit about sound. If you just slow release, kind of like the little.
Yo,
Like
you got
like
that,
an air
you
mist.
got,
You
you
relieve
got
that pressure,
sphincter
dog.
control like
You
that,
gotta
bro?
relieve that pressure, man.
Yo, it's like the instant pot.
You got
where
the Glade. You got the Glade air. The Mister. You got the
It's like the
Island
instant
Tropic
pot
Mister.
where you're just touching it a little bit.
Yo, okay. All right, that's a bad example.
You got
That's
the-
making me sound.
you got
That's
the-
making me sound crazy. That's making me sound.
It's in the
crazy.
corner, just going.
Yeah, okay, that's a bad example. 'Cause
Yo,
that's making me sound
yo.
insane, dog. That's making me sound insane.
He's like, hey, babe, I'll be right back.
Yo. Yo,
Why
okay,
does it smell
nah.
like Island Mist in here?
Okay, nah. That's a bad example because that sounds ridiculous.
Like vanilla and mahogany. Some shit.
Nah, forget it, man. Don't worry about it.
How do we even get on this topic?
You.
We were talking about coming. No, it was me. I said coming in your face, and then have you ever accidentally come in your face?
Yeah, just talk about snowballing. Oh my god. dude.
Snowballing? What?
That's what you talked about. Well, not you didn't say you did it, nothing like that, but
Yeah, don't put words in my mouth. Put my cock in your mouth.
yo, hello. The fuck's wrong with you, man? Fuck away from me, yo.
Dude, I was watching someone play a VR horror game, and I was just thinking like I would pay money to see Justin play a VR horror game.
Yeah.
I would pay money to see
yeah.
that shit, bro.
I could see that. I would enjoy doing that. Like I don't like horror games in general. Like cause like I don't know. That'd be you know what I'm saying?
You
Like
heard it here first, ladies and
there's
gentlemen.
this game
You
called
don't
like
know.
Phantasma or some shit, where you gotta there's
I've
different.
seen it.
It's a VR game, and you have to have like different items and shit to help you. You gotta do like thermometer and shit, and go around and find a room that's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I think I would pay to watch you fucking play that game.
Yeah, I could enjoy that because I don't really enjoy like horror movies and horror shit that much. Where like if I'm scared, like not Resident Evil, but the fuck is that movie? Not Resident Evil, but
Zombies? 28 days.
No,
28
no.
weeks.
the fuck is that movie? Well, it's the woman that is in a snowy place, and it's like she's not supposed to be there, and she was like chased by police, and the police like drove her like into like this underground. What the fuck is it?
A movie?
Oh my god!
You sure it's not
Yes.
Silent Hill?
Was
It's-
it
Silent
in
Hill?
America?
Yes,
or-
yeah, Silent Hill.
That could mean
Dude,
what? That's a
shit.
game. Yeah, but yeah, okay.
No, it's a movie too.
Yeah, it's a movie too. Yeah. It
It was a
That
good
is-
movie. I like that movie.
Silent Hill, the first one was very fucking good.
Though those games
That
are
shit
terrifying.
scares the fuck out of me. That's
My
one
first
of the.
time seeing that game, I was like 13, 14, and I went to my friend's house. His uncle was playing that game, and like I walked in and they were playing that shit. It was all dark as fuck in the room, and like it's all cloudy. You can't see shit. Shit's crawling around. I'm like, yo, I can't be in here, yo. I can't, nah. And I mean, he had surround sound too. Homie had money, you know what I'm saying? He had a little bread, so he had surround sound hooked up to the TV, so he had it. And it was like, bro, no, I can't be in here. Dog. There's too much going on for me, bro.
There's like a couple of games like Silent Hill. So that's one that fucks me up.
I can't play the scary games that have puzzles, bro. Like if I
When
can't just
when
go
you're in
and
crunch and you got
Yeah, like-
under pressure. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like I'm just like, if I gotta fight someone, I'll fight them. That's easy.
Mhm.
But if I gotta like do some puzzles and shit, like my head starts hurting, bro. Like I start getting all sweaty. I start like my palms get sweaty, dog. Like
Start
my
panicking.
forehead gets all
Start
sweaty.
making
Yeah,
rookie mistakes, knowing you're fucking
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, where's the shit? Oh shit, where's the shit? Like, yo.
yeah. Set back my whole time, like 30
Yeah.
minutes, just because of
Yeah.
one stupid mistake.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I'm not. Those games aren't for me. Like I'd much rather just fucking have you come up in my area and shoot you. I almost said come up in my face, dog.
Yo, I
It
know.
was-
Yo,
it was
bro,
about to happen.
I was about
bro.
to say.
I
I was
caught
gonna
myself.
ask you. I was gonna ask you. Were you about to say face? Cause
I was.
that shit was fucking. Hey, yo. This just
Yeah.
got
I
mad
had
laugh.
I had a skirt around that one.
Oh man.
That's disgusting.
Oh man, my stomach hurts. Oh shit. Oh, that was good. That was funny.
So I think it's crazy how like dogs have this crazy like these quirks about them. Like they can. I feel like there's this thing with Ziggy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I fold laundry, he starts fucking getting anxiety, and it's just something that's been like recent in the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm folding laundry, he's like coming up to me and like putting his paws on me, like looking at me and like trying to get in my lap while I'm doing laundry. Like
Mm-hmm.
the shirt's just like over him and his head just poking underneath, and his body literally like shakes. I have no idea why.
It's so
No idea
crazy.
why.
I mean,
I don't know what's going on with Daisy. Like as she's getting older, she's getting more. She wants more attention. Like she'll be like, I'll be playing with Giselle on the floor. She'll always come up and like put her face in my face, and it happens every single time. Like it doesn't 24/7. She's always in my face, like wanting attention, and she's never
mm-hmm.
been like that before. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's like dogs getting older or I don't know.
Maybe. You got to think though too. Like Giselle's still kind of young, so she I think she's probably deprived of that. You know,
Yeah,
so
I mean, she
yeah. I mean,
obviously. Well, the thing is, she doesn't sleep on her bed anymore too. So like Daisy always used
right.
to sleep with me on my bed, but
Mm-hmm.
Michelle got her like a dog bed, so she sleeps like on the end of the bed now, and like so I think that might be having to do with it too. But
Mm-hmm.
she's always like wanting attention, like no matter where I am, she'll follow me and like always want like get in my face. Like when you're sitting down, her face will always be in my face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Daisy,
Get the
go
fuck
lay
away from me.
down.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know
Me,
what that is either.
dude, it's like Mugen, man. Like whenever I cook, bro, especially when I'm using like grease and like frying something, that motherfucker loses his mind, dog. Mugen like probably like one of the most fearless dogs I've ever seen. He ain't really scared of too much, you know. But when I start like frying shit, man, he be like tail tucked, shaking. Like, bro,
What
what the
about
fuck is
fireworks?
wrong with you?
Like, is he the same thing with
He
fireworks?
barks at him. He's not really scared of him.
Yeah,
He barks at him.
Ziggy and Brother will bark at fireworks.
Jen's scared. Foo's kind of like, okay, this is just shit going on. She don't really give too much of a fuck, you know. It's not really affecting her like that, you know. She'll bark because other dogs bark, but she ain't like, you know, what the fuck was that?
Mm.
But yeah, like Jen, he don't like thunderstorms. He don't like fireworks. But like, yeah, man, Mugen, yo, I don't know what recently, man, but like when I start cooking, like anything like in a skillet, I'm saying, cooking anything with grease, from like frying chicken, whatever, yo, like he just get the shakes, man. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I think he might have got too close. He might have fucked around and got too close when I was cooking, and some grease popped his ass, and he was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
You know what I
Yeah, he
mean?
got
could have
hit.
been.
Yeah.
Could
But
have
it's
been.
like, dog, I be trying to tell you, man, no, you need to watch out, yo. Like, I try to tell my man back up, especially when I use the oven, because I would hate for them to want to try to sniff, and yeah, I'm like, yo, get the fuck away from me, you know. I'm kind of mean about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Now,
back the
if your
fuck up.
dogs escape, do they run?
Our dogs never have, knock on wood, and hey, look, man,
You don't know.
we try to take make many precautions.
So when
Yeah.
you opened up your front door, they don't zip out like
No,
Ziggy.
one we tell them stay. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like stay. Like, they're pretty good about that, you know, because most of the time it's like right on the front porch, or if anything, we'll just fucking go outside, close the door.
So they're not opportunistic like Ziggy.
Yeah, no. I
That
mean, maybe.
Is
motherfucker,
is Ziggy still like that?
bro. He'll be like that till he dies, dog.
Yeah.
He sees like one little crack
Yo,
open, he'll just shoot for it.
you can't, dog.
Bro,
That's just,
we were
that's just
outside
his
the other
soul, bro.
day, man, and he got that look in his eye. Because sometimes, I mean, I don't know why I do it, but I just take him out back, no leash, and I don't
Yo,
have
see,
a fence.
you
But
asking for it, man.
look, 9 times out of 10 they're good, but there's that one like what I can tell like when Ziggy gets that little look in his eye, and I'm calling his name, but he's not paying attention to me. His ears don't even go up, and he's
He's
just
locked in
looking.
somewhere else.
I know. Like I had to pounce on him. I literally had to like tackle him in order for him to like
Yeah, because
not
he's
run.
looking around like,
Yeah, he's got
like,
that glimmer in his eye, and then
yeah.
Brutta picks up on it, and then Brutta will
He'll
start
just
to like,
follow him.
yeah, Brutta will start to like get hype and shit, and I'm like, yo, Brutta, chill out,
Yeah,
chill
right.
the fuck out, Brutta, and then Ziggy will, but he hasn't run out in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many neighborhood
Knock on
kids
wood.
now. They just they just capture they capture Ziggy. It's like a thing for them, man. Last time we were on vacation, um, in Charlotte, and we had a neighbor girl watching the dogs, and Ziggy gets really high anxiety now when you leave, so he like jumped up on her and like
Got
did the
excited. Yeah,
pause,
yeah.
and he was like just anxious that she was leaving,
Mm-hmm.
and he like scratched her legs, and she just tried to get out the door, but then he
Mm-hmm.
ran out the door. But like a bunch of neighborhood kids found him, brought him back.
I guess dogs change as they get older.
Yeah, man. Everybody's mannerisms just get different. Like diets too, man.
Because
We didn't
Daisy's,
change
yeah,
our dog's
Daisy's
diets
definitely
many times.
changed since like she's gone the last 2 years. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's definitely changed. It's kind of weird.
Brutta hasn't changed at all. Brutta's still Brutta. Love that
Really
dog.
don't give
Brutta's
a
the
fuck.
chillest dog. He's the chillest dog ever, man.
I wonder, does he, like, do you think he finally knows his like his new name now, or he's just kind of like whatever?
Yeah,
Because I feel like
yeah,
at one point he was just like, "Oh, you're talking to me? Whatever, man."
yeah.
That's how he used to move. But he used to be like,
He's still slow as hell.
"There we go."
Like if I'm like, all right, Brutta, come on, I gotta call him like
Yeah,
10 times.
yeah, yeah. Man,
Yeah.
that's how Mugen. Yo, Mugen be pissing me off with that, man. I love him. Like, yo, Mugen, get in here. He'll look at me. And he'll walk towards me. Then I'm like, I smell something over here. I'm like, yo, Mugen, get the fuck in here. He'd be like, but something's over here, man. And they play this whole fucking little hee-haw game of like, I'm coming in. No, I'm not. Coming in. No, no, I'm not. I'm like, dude, get the fuck in the house, please. It's 11.
Do you walk your dogs, or do you typically just let them go in the backyard?
So, we did more walking in Colorado, probably as much as we should have, but we did more of it than we do here. But
Yeah.
one, Shebers are like Shebers. They can thrive in apartments if you don't take them on walks, because like how small they are, you know. But we had like a lot of space in the downstairs, you know, for them to kind of run around in Colorado. But we have like triple that, dude, you know, in our backyard alone.
Right.
So they just go crazy back there. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
We have done a couple of walks. We definitely want to try to do some more. It's just been hot as shit though. You know, if we don't do it early in the morning, it's like, you know what I mean? You can't really do it because it's just too hot.
Yeah. No, I get that.
At least for my liking to want to have them out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once it gets cool, we'll probably do some more. Definitely want to kind of like do more like beach stuff. Just now that we're here, because I've done like the mountains. So it happens kind of see something different, but we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
So me and Bobby were talking about quiet quitting earlier. So let me share my screen. I was looking at this thing. Oh, here we go. Sorry. I think I got it.
All about the job, then
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
garbage men would be
Turn it down,
equally
too, goddamn.
miserable. All
It's too
Wall
loud?
Street
You get loud as fuck. A little bit more.
types would be equally optimistic. It's laughable. All talk show hosts
There you go,
would
thank
be equally engaged. You know, job satisfaction has
All right,
something.
why don't you cue it up again for
but a whole
editing
lot more-
purposes?
So it's just like Dirty Jobs, Micro. Like I guess he's a Republican now or whatever, but I just want your guys' intake.
Okay,
Insight.
do a better job at the. Do a better job at what you just tried to do just now.
Hello. Yeah, I just want your guys' input on
Yo, what the
what
fuck,
we're
man?
gonna
Be
talk
more
about here.
natural. Like just fucking propose the question and then introduce
Yeah,
the
come on.
video.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, yo, you do
This
better
is-
than that, dog.
This is a video that I wanted you guys to see.
Yo,
Bro, why
what
are you
is-
talking like we're in 5th grade and you're standing in front of the class?
Oh,
Just
shit,
listen
yo,
to the
So, is this
fucking
video you wanted
shit.
to show us about that quiet quitting shit? I know you mentioned it earlier, but this
Quiet-
Yeah, that
quietly
this is the video.
Okay. Shit.
Job satisfaction
damn.
has something to do with the job, and it really doesn't. If it if it weren't that case, well, guys like Booker T. Washington wouldn't have written what they wrote. If it were the case that job satisfaction is all about the job, then all garbage men would be equally miserable. All Wall Street types would be equally optimistic. It's laughable. All talk show hosts would be equally engaged. You know, job satisfaction has something to do with the job, but a whole lot more to do with the person. And if you start to look at work like this thing, that's separate and apart from the man or woman, then
Oh, I already kind of. I see what he's saying. Yeah, job satisfaction is a thing, but like those garbage dudes get paid well for what they do, man. They're not doing a whole bunch of extra shit, you know, just to do their job as being a disposable person. You know what I'm saying? A garbage disposal person. They're not going out and fueling up the vehicles. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I think someone else is doing that on their fleet, right? They're not going in there. They're not fucking fixing the machinery. They're not cleaning the gears
but they're still
and shit.
picking up trash.
Right. You see what I'm saying? But like, that's what quiet quitting. The whole premise of it is. It's like, dude, I'm not doing more shit than what you're asking me to do for what I'm getting paid for to do. I'm doing what you pay me to do. That's what quality quitting is. That's what they're trying to brand it as, not wanting to do more than what they're asking you for when you agree to for a certain amount of pay.
So give me some context on this quietly quitting thing. I mean, it's in
So-
quotations.
So
like,
a bunch
is
of
is it a movement that people are just starting to quit because of why?
It's a Republican talking
No,
point. So
it's basically people are not trying to do more than what they have to. So they do the bare minimum. They don't go above and beyond of what the job entails. If the job says A, you pick up trash, B, you put the trash into the bin, C, you get on the truck and leave. It's no more, no less. You do that, and you don't for cybersecurity X, you can go into different fields. Like you have ACAS, you have HBSS, you can learn patching, you can learn all these different fields, and you can go above and beyond what your job actually entails. And then you should be promoted, right? Like if you do more than what your job entails, you should be promoted or you should be recognized. People are not doing that. They're just doing what their job says on the paper to do.
Right. Okay. And then
And
they're
calling
drawing a
that
line in
quietly.
the sand.
they're calling
So-
that. But the fact that's what the line is, right? I guess you say the fact that people they're no longer willing to try to go above and beyond what their job is because, one, the pay, so they're not going to do anything extra because what's the point of
Right.
getting paid for it? Companies are calling it quietly quitting because they're not doing the job, but they are doing the fucking job. They're just not doing the job they want them to do that they get paid for. That's where the whole
Right.
quote unquote term is coming from.
Right.
And
So
that's what that is.
it's like another 2 minutes that probably gonna go through.
and you sort of arbitrage the fun out of it, and you just reduce it to action and activity. Why do you think this whole working from home thing is so sensitive right now? It's so fraught, right? Because a lot of people who really favor it, I think, feel as though, okay, finally, now I'm in control. Now I have a measure of control that I didn't have over what I wear or how I sit or how long my break is or so forth and so on.
So what's missing? So it sounds good. I control when I'm working. I control what I do.
Mhm.
I decide what I can wear.
Yep.
I make my house an office.
Yep. It all tracks right up to the point where you're not an entrepreneur. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to assume the risk that comes with creating a business, if you want to set your own hours, that's all well and good.
Hold on, pause it.
But if you're going to accept a paycheck,
Hold on.
Hold on.
Then-
Yeah. Keep it going for just a second.
made it a bargain. You've made a different kind of deal with yourself and with your employer. You know, you don't have to stick with that deal for the rest of your life, but you've made that deal.
Micro, I want you to
Okay.
hear
Pause
this.
it.
So what he's saying is you have an employer, you need to do what they want you to do in order to have that job because you're not an entrepreneur.
Right. So So he's saying if you want to have that control,
You
that
need to take the
feel
risk.
when you're teleworking. You need to take the risk to be an entrepreneur, to build your own shit.
Right.
Wait. But that's not talking about quiet quitting then.
It is
Well,
because
yeah.
Because if you sign
that's
a
an argument
contract-
against quiet quitting.
Here's the thing though, but I don't think it holds a water. It's like if you sign a contract for, like a house or something like that and you pay for it, You can't go back and be like, oh well, your money's already there, dude. You know what I'm saying? I gave you everything you signed for. What more do you need from me to? So I'm not giving you more than what I signed for. So the deal's valid. It deal's invalid now. That's what he's trying to say, right? Pretty much. Am I understanding that wrong?
No, I don't follow. I don't know what she's saying.
So okay. So what's his counter argument to you're not an entrepreneur, so you can't dictate
Well,
how much work you don't do?
what he's saying is, if you're not an entrepreneur, you need to stick by what the work your boss is saying what you need to do in order to be productive, which obviously I don't agree with, but that's what he's saying, that you need to abide by what your work is giving you because you're not an entrepreneur. So you don't create your own work environment because you're not an entrepreneur.
Right. So, but you also have control to be okay. If you want me to do this, then redo my contract, or we can just talk about other terms of employment and hope good luck finding someone else to do this shit. Because like people like that who get in that to get to that point obviously are overworked. Obviously,
Yeah,
there's way too much going on. That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like if that's the stance you want to take on it, then you need to redo someone's contract because you can't be mad at them for having them go above and beyond doing stuff they shouldn't be doing to satisfy a hole that you haven't filled yet as an employer, to sit here and say, well, they're quietly quitting because they're not doing that job no more. Even though you haven't increased pay, you haven't done anything to change, to dictate, okay, they can do this kind of work. You see what I'm saying? But you're not an entrepreneur, so you can't say that. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm not following what he's trying to get at.
I mean, I don't agree with what he's saying either, but I think we have another minute to get through, maybe.
Okay, yeah. This is how I feel about it. But
Is it from TikTok? Was I right? This is from TikTok. This is 20-something talking about this new term, quietly quitting.
I'm hearing people talk about the term quiet quitting. What that means is people are not going above and beyond anymore. They're not chasing hustle culture at work. They're just doing the required minimum. Essentially, they're doing what they're getting paid to do. Why does quiet quitting have such a negative connotation, though? Sure sounds a lot to me like creating work-life balance for yourself.
All right, pause it.
A C plus.
Can I just say, TikTok's in the fucking news now. Like they're using TikTok to fucking have a conversation around the concepts that are being introduced from TikTok. TikTok started out as a fucking 10-year-old like entertainment system, and now it's on our media. All right, keep playing. I want to hear what he says.
A C, it's a passing grade, right? I mean, it's if you work hard. Look, when I went to school, and probably you too, we got 2 grades. We got a grade for our accomplishment and our aptitude, and we got a grade for our effort.
I got attitude. It was attitude with us.
Well,
it was 1 to 5, I remember.
Right. So all that stuff really matters. What is your attitude? What is your philosophy? Have you taken the time to think about your relationship with work, right? Like to really think about it. Have you made it the enemy? Have you suggested perhaps that it's the proximate cause of whatever unhappiness you have in your life? Most people have. So the idea of quietly quitting, I'm sure, is very appealing to a lot of people because they don't have to step up and do it publicly. You don't have to risk being ostracized or shamed, right? You just quietly fade away. And
here's what I think. Can you pause it?
But
I think that if you are doing quote unquote quietly quitting to find a better work-life balance, then you need to be going harder in another aspect of your life to make up for that lack of grind, that lack of hustle. Because I think, in my opinion, that hustle mentality, that grind, that go after it, that go getter, find your dream, find your passion, is essential for every single person to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're not doing that in your work, you need to be doing that on a side hustle, on your family, on your kids.
And that's what comes out to work-life balance, and I 100% agree with you. And like I think that's what they're trying to get at, right? Because what's the point of going super hard for fucking work, then everything else that you want to do is kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in my old role that I just quit from, I was there for 4 years. I was hired to do one position. I ended up doing three positions, and I was trying to get promoted. And for a year, I waited and I went above and beyond, and eventually that what became my quiet quitting because I went above beyond. I gave A+ effort for D minus fucking pay. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
there's no reason for me to uh, sink my time and my effort into a company that will not promote me from within.
This
And
and you're a perfect candidate for quietly quitting, man.
that's what I'm saying.
And it's so first of all, them complaining about this shit's bullshit. Yeah, I think everybody can agree with that, right? I don't think we're fucking here to debate. Like, what, doing the fucking requirement of work, all of a sudden doing more than that, you don't want to, you're a piece of shit. Come on, man.
Well, I do see what they're saying. I see what they're saying with regard to giving up on that hustle mentality. They're throwing the baby out with the bathwater, though, and I feel like if you are gonna do quietly quitting, you need to make up that hustle mentality in another aspect of your life. If you're just quietly quitting just because you're lazy and you don't want to you don't want to work as hard because you're not getting paid,
you don't want to
then
better yourself,
I agree with that. I agree that those people are a bane and toxic to the society. I feel like every single person needs a hustler mentality.
Well, how
and
so,
if
though?
they're not
Because
doing it, if they're not doing it for their career, they need to be doing it for themselves in some other way.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have extra time and you're not putting forth the effort, I mean, well, the thing is, the way that Micro and whoever this other guy, they're not millennials. They grew up in a time where, you can have a mortgage, you could have one job, your wife could stay at home, you could be stable with one job.
And
You know
they're
what I mean?
wealthy.
Like,
Let's
well,
be real.
yeah,
They're also
they're
wealthy.
on Fox News, yeah. So, I mean, so they're probably kind of skewed. I mean, Micro, I don't know his background before Dirty Jobs, but he's been in some Dirty Jobs, which I actually, enjoyed watching. So, but he also was on TV. I don't know how much he was getting paid for that at the time, but it could be kind of skewed on, how he looks at, jobs. But
I mean, absolutely. I mean, this guy was getting above average pay for having a show. He to do
yeah,
jobs that he
he was
would
doing
if he did the job like for
for
20
their
years,
pay,
he would
yeah.
be getting shit pay.
Yeah,
ten
he
thousand dollars
he
an
got
episode and for
yeah,
doing
he
eight
got the
hours of
best of
work.
both
You know what I mean?
worlds.
he'd
Yeah,
fucking
sure.
never do
Okay,
that
sure.
shit.
He's like chest deep in shit for this one episode, shoveling it out of the septic tank. But he's getting bread for that. Like the guy who actually does that job is
Yeah,
not getting paid nearly as much
He's
as him
not
for that.
he's
seeing
getting
that.
$12 an hour.
He's not
Right.
seen that in 3 months, dog.
Right. So
Not
his
saved.
his idea of it is definitely skewed, and he's probably conflating the hardworking Americans and the jobs that he's done with the idea of reward. Whereas, dude, like you're getting rewarded for doing these jobs, so he's subconsciously being conditioned to basically uh, have that skewed mindset on okay, this is the reward that I'm getting for doing this job, whereas that's not real life. You know what I mean?
So my question is, do you guys know like the demographic for the quality quitting? I'm guessing it's millennials. Is like the majority of it.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's millennials.
I wonder if it has anything to do with how we were raised. Hey man, go to college. Go to college. Don't do that job. Go to college. Go to college. Go to college.
Yeah,
Everybody goes
don't
to
follow your
college.
dreams.
Yeah,
Be a
everybody goes to
lawyer, be
fucking
a
college.
doctor,
You
be
know what I'm
something
saying?
practical. Yeah.
And now no one wants to fucking do it because no one really wanted to, but everyone told them to do so because that was the fucking thing to do. And now all that shit means nothing because the degree you're in debt.
Wait, so can I point out something real quick? Gen Z is in a period where you get millions of dollars to play games, and you look at the who was before us, millennials,
The Gen X.
Gen X, or what? You get paid really well to go to work for 8 hours, where you get paid enough where your wife can stay home. We're in the in between where
Yeah.
we don't get we didn't
fucked from both
we
sides.
didn't get paid to do video games. We just played it for fun, and now we're
We
supposed
set the fucking landscape for Gen Zers to flourish out here,
And
bro.
we're
Yeah,
getting
basically.
fucking chastised for it, dog.
Yep.
Fuck
We're
them, man.
we're being marked as complainers because
Because we
we're
are
kind of,
fucking complainers. We
Dog,
have a right to fucking
We're
complain.
getting fucked from both
yeah,
sides.
we're the in-betweeners, yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, but let's all right.
Double
Are we
fucked.
done with this video, or are we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't, need, I
no,
don't see no
okay.
more of this shit. Man.
All right, go ahead, because this is a good segue into the Gen Zers and all the people who are on TikTok that are making a lot of fucking money just off of doing literally
Nothing.
what they want to do.
Voice.
That's nothing,
like
though.
create the content creation economy is so booming right now that if you want to be a 100,000aire, you could probably, if we all put our minds to it
We
and
could
work
be
together,
100,000
we could probably get a bank account and have $100,000 sitting in that bank account if we put in the hours and we put out the content.
Within like a couple of years, easily.
Yeah, within a couple
Right.
years easily. And if you want that as passive income, you can set it up to where you can make 10 grand a month.
Well, the thing is,
Passive
it's
income.
different from being, 20. We're 20, or we're 32, or whatever, 31. It's different between you 21 and 32 or whatever. 10 years, like 10 years ago, what the fuck were we doing? We were just,
Shit is moving.
We
so
were trying
fast,
to we
dog.
were trying to figure out how to make it work.
but
I
we
mean,
didn't
at
have
least I
the
was.
avenue. There was no avenue.
Exactly.
The
there was
avenues
nothing,
are like
like
the
there
avenues
was
are
just
there now.
YouTube. It was just YouTube.
Think about if we had YouTube when we were doing skits, because YouTube didn't really kick off until we were like graduated high school, right? Because when did YouTube really when did YouTube pop?
Like 2004, I think. YouTube.
Okay,
I remember.
so-
No,
YouTube
that's when
in
it was
2000
created. It didn't really pop off until later on.
Like 2006, maybe.
I think something like that, if not later. Because I didn't even really I don't use YouTube until like high school. I feel like, and like
'Cause
I was,
we
like,
graduated
junior,
in 08.
senior. I feel like I was like junior, senior year. I'm probably more senior.
Bro, before YouTube, it was Newground and E-Bombs World. That's where you would go to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
all your, your games, your funny videos, the memes. That's where it started popping
Everybody
off
went, dog.
at. And
Like,
then
think about how crazy this is right now. So this is before Twitter. This is honestly before this is like in the heyday before Facebook. Is like MySpace, right?
It was
Everybody-
MySpace. Yeah.
Everybody went to the same shit. Everybody saw the same shit. Like now, it's like you have Twitter, Instagram. You can like cultivate your feed. Nah, back then everybody saw the same shit, dog.
Well, yeah.
How crazy is that?
I feel like it's
crazy is
weird
that?
because there's if you look at information as a bubble, there are so many people walking these fucking streets inside bubbles, bro. And their whole entire information feed has been catered to their bubble, dude. And they believe things, they say things, and they argue things be based off their bubble. And everyone has a different fucking bubble now. It's
That's
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy to think about.
Like, I would say, and like I wouldn't say everybody, but it's definitely drastic too now. Since within like
Reason I say everyone's bubble is unique is because every single algorithm that's out there now is particular to you as
Mhm.
what you are as a person. Now, that's not saying that there's cross data sets.
Right.
There's bubbles within bubbles. I mean, everyone has a unique bubble, but
Yeah,
then
of
like
course.
there's the demographic bubble, the Democratic bubble, the Republican bubble, the Nazi bubble, the liberal bubble. Like those are all containing different unique perspectives. Like the data sets cross over is what I'm trying to say.
it's all connected.
Words connect.
I mean, the
Xbox
internet
Connect.
space. The
Shout
internet
out to the
space.
real
From,
ones who know what Xbox Connect is, though.
yeah.
Xbox Connect, dogs.
About 6.
That's what I'm saying. Like the internet space from 2012 is completely different from 2022.
dude.
You know what I mean? Like
Drastically, man.
even from like 2002 to like 2012, I think the gap from then is not as much as it is from 2012 to 2022.
Think about the jump
Dude,
from
for
the
sure.
Nokia to the iPhone.
Yeah.
Think about the
Yeah.
I think that was like probably the biggest jump in technology, from the fucking brick flip phones and shit to the iPhone, to the smartphone.
Yep.
Think about
I mean, it
how
changed
much
the world.
technology. These bitches had no cameras, shitty 2 megapixel cameras, to fucking 8 in your hand and you can see clear as fuck, and you're like, bro, hold on, dog. Like, think about that jump, dude.
Yeah, because
Like,
when I was, when my dad was traveling back in the early 2000s, we didn't get to FaceTime him. You know what I mean? He was in
right.
Hawaii. We just sent
Yeah.
him like a text. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
And that was
there was
25
no
cents,
call.
bro.
Yeah,
25 cents to get that.
it was like, and you look at the shit nowadays, it's like it's not a big deal. Like you just FaceTime someone halfway around the world in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
And this is only in America, dog. We ain't even got the good shit, man. Bro, I promise you. I remember I was in Korea. Oh wait, no, tell you, 2009, 2010. I'm on the train. Motherfuckers got phones playing TV, dog. I think I had an iPhone. iPhone couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, I
iPhone
remember
wasn't
getting
playing no
into taxi
TV.
cabs in Korea, and the dudes would be watching TV while they're
On their
driving.
cell phones, bro.
Yeah, that shit was
Oh,
wild,
really?
dude.
Bro,
Yeah, they'd
on
be
the
just
roads,
watching TV.
swerving, watching TV,
Yeah.
laughing and shit in their cars. It's
Yeah,
like, bro.
and like they don't even fucking talk to you, bro.
and
You're just like yo yo.
yeah, and they
and
tell
then
them
that's
where they want
it.
to go,
You
and
just-
they say, yeah, dog. And it's like 2009, 2010. We still didn't get the technology like that for real. I mean, but we obviously it's distracting as fuck out here. We can't have that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like we barely just got that recently.
I don't know. I think it
in the
speaks
grand scheme
to.
of
I think
things.
it speaks to like the Korean society that's a normal thing. Like you couldn't even imagine here. Like I'm wondering, do they have campaigns in Korea like don't text and drive campaigns like how we have in America? Because cab drivers are out there watching fucking TV. They're putting their children in their laps when they drive, dude. Like
Bro.
if you're in the passenger seat, the kid is not in a car seat in the back seat.
Never.
The kid's in the fucking lap
Never.
in the
Dog.
passenger side, and they believe that it's safer that way. And so that
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
That speaks to the society. Like they're worried about different things than we're worried about. And I wonder does that also speak through the numbers? Do they have less accidents due to
well, people.
electronic
Have you ever
distraction?
been to Virginia? Have you ever driven in Virginia?
Bitch, what the fuck did you just ask me?
They are the shittiest drivers in the world.
They are
Yeah,
though. They are though. Every
agreed.
time I come back home,
Fuck Virginia.
every time I come
Fuck
back home,
the
I
drivers
always
here.
say that. I'm like, these fucking drivers suck
I've
so much.
never seen.
And I don't know why, but right around the exit off of 64, where you go into Farrell Parkway, that's the worst
Bro,
fucking. That's the
dog,
worst place.
I don't understand. I don't understand like the simple concept. Yo, please, man, fucking merge. Please, man, the lane is ending. Do not try to cut off 6 cars for a 2-foot lane to try to get in front of us when we have to all fucking go the same way. Zipper your shit in here.
Yeah,
I've never
yep.
been any other place where people are like, fuck you, I'm getting in front. They will crash
Yes.
their shit, scratch their shit up, and then fucking either
But
let you over or fucking get in.
The
And it's
thing
like,
is, they'll do that, and then they'll go like 49 and a 65.
Yes. Yeah.
bro.
Fuck those
Go
people.
like, oh, I'm gonna speed up in front of you, and then go way under the speed limit, and then I'm just gonna be by the side the side of another person that wants to be like that in
Yeah.
a 2-lane.
yeah,
And
I
so
feel like
there's-
I feel like it's on
pass me.
purpose. Like it's a petty. It's like it's a petty little.
So they're just
garage.
like 2 old fucks just sitting in both lanes, going like 40 and a 65, and you're just everyone behind them is just like, I'm gonna fucking crash into you
Bro.
if no one speeds up 5 and go into the right hand lane, so everyone else could fucking speed by you and give you the finger. That's what
All right,
driving.
so
is
what are your triggers? Because I know you got road rage. I know I got it bad. What are your triggers?
Who, me or Jiggy?
Anybody?
Oh, there's so many. There's just
give me
in
give me
Virginia-
top 3. Give me top 3 just off the top of your head.
people who are in the like left hand or second to left hand lane and like speed, like don't even speed up. They just merge and they're like, I'm gonna go into this exit. Like as the exit is approaching, they're just like, I'm just gonna go here,
Yeah.
and like
No
everyone's like,
blinker. Just
like pressing on
fucking-
their brakes and like stopping so they don't fucking cause a crash. And they're like,
this person is just like,
I'm going to get Burger King at this exit. I don't give a fuck who's coming over. I don't care. I'll crash. And there's 4 or 5 car pileups because of that shit.
dude.
If you're on 64, you'll see it at least once a day. At least. There's an accident once a day, probably twice, 3 times a day.
Jacob, give me one. Give me one of yours, man.
All right. So my biggest one, and we have a lot of these types of situations in South Carolina, but when you're making a right turn and there's a whole ass lane for you to merge, but you stop right at the yield sign.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you can go. Like, you can go. You just go, and then you merge, and
Yeah.
then that's it. Like, that's all you do.
There's no cars
That's my
coming.
number one.
So you gotta get that a caveat a little bit though, because some yield lanes be short as fuck. But like if you hit that corner, you can see you at least half a mile. Okay, yeah, you just fucking get out there, dog. But if you like,
Not even half, dude. The half a mile is too
Yeah.
generous, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but you just
I'm
like,
saying,
some-
like
some yield
100
lanes are
feet.
short,
Like, if
though.
you get 100 feet,
True, yeah, that's not.
you know what I'm
you
saying?
get
That's
speed.
enough, bro.
You get the speed, yeah.
And also, people in South Carolina, they're better drivers than in Virginia Beach, I would say, because anytime that you do get in there, even if it's a short distance, you do get in that merge lane, motherfuckers are slowing down. They know what the deal
Okay,
is.
yeah, nah, VA.
They know
like,
what the
yo,
deal is.
VA is like, yo, get in front of me.
Yeah,
It's
VA
nigga,
is like, get
it's
fucked,
nigga,
bro.
Why?
They
Like-
don't care. I don't understand.
You know what I hate in Virginia that South Carolina doesn't have on the highway is that the entrance to the highway is literally the short ass thing for the exit on the
Dude,
highway.
I fucking hate that shit.
That is the worst
the
because you
fucking
literally got to be like speed racer,
stupidest
like shit. Okay,
And
Wait,
niggas
so
wanna
do you
be
guys
like,
do you guys agree with like if you're coming on, so you're going onto the highway, you should be speeding up,
bro,
and if you're
you need
going
to
off,
accelerate to traffic.
and if you're going off, you should be kind of slowing down,
Yes,
and you're
yes.
letting
sure.
Virginia.
Yes.
It's the opposite. Everyone is like speeding off to the on ramp, and no one's like
It's slow.
accelerating. It's like, what are we doing
Oh
here? You
my
fucking dickheads! You're doing the opposite of
Yes,
what the fuck you need to
yes,
be doing.
yes.
So there's like a whole bunch of build up with like people going so slow, getting on the fucking highway, and
Dude.
everyone's like, I'm gonna get into this
So you-
fucking off
yo,
ramp right here.
So you're talking about that one fucking exit, right? Where it's like 3 lanes into one, and it goes, you want to go to Suffolk, you want to go to Virginia Beach, you want to go to Norfolk, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh fuck, right there, dude. Son, so my
And they're
biggest
like,
pet
I'm not
peeve-
gonna miss this exit. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get this exit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I cause an accident right now. They're like, I'm gonna pass 3 lanes. I was going 40, but now I'm going 90. I don't give a fuck. It's just like, what
And
are
then they
you
just slam on the
doing?
brakes because it says 35 miles per hour
Yeah.
on the turn.
It's like,
I think that's how Duffy
fucking-
hit that stoplight, bro.
Bro, that is my number one pet peeve. It's the fucking speed control. And it really comes down to like the acceleration. It's like, hey, look, man, I understand that there's a long space in between lights. You can see it, right? But this bitch says 50, nigga. If we're further than halfway and you're not even hitting 45, get the fuck over.
Yeah.
I have to get around you now. Like, why are you taking so long to accelerate up to speed, man? What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Like, that's
And
probably my
it's
number
like,
one.
in Virginia, it's becoming like Florida. There's so many fucking old people that don't know what the fuck is going on. They're in the left-hand lane. They're looking
Yeah.
around. They're like, I gotta get my Weathers original out. I wonder what my grandson's doing. Let me try to get the phone working. So I don't know how this works. Okay, well I'll just figure it out while I'm going 35 in a fucking 60, 70. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Oh, let me swerve into the other lane and then swerve back in. Like, dude,
Or what about when they they think that they're about to turn right, or like they think it's their turn, so they slow all the way the fuck down to like
Yeah.
15, and then like they speed back up because it's not their turn.
yeah, and they,
Dude,
yeah,
that's like those motherfuckers who, like, you see him driving, right? Or be generous. It's 5 lanes, right? There's a turn lane to the right, turn lane to the left, and there's 3 lanes going fucking straight. Why the fuck are you in the far right straight lane or right turn lane and you gotta go left, bitch? And you want to do this shit
Yeah.
before the light
No.
hits. You want to
Oh,
turn. You want to
no.
get into the fucking left lane 60 feet before the light hits and it's turning yellow.
and they turn the blinker on like it's gonna help. Like,
like,
like
yo, fuck
Gonna
you,
put my
man.
intentions out there. I'm trying to get over.
Bro,
Or like the people that are stopped in the lanes and like they turn their blinker on and then they're blocking up the
yeah,
they're trying to take the left and they're blocking up the other lane
straight,
because
yeah.
they didn't know what the fuck they were trying to do. It was like, oh, I'm trying to get the fucking Arby's, so I'll just block up the left hand the left hand lane and the middle lane,
Nah.
and it's like
Yeah.
I think another thing that gets me, bro, is like if I'm exiting, like, say, Walmart onto like a main road and it's bumper to bumper traffic, and you don't leave room for me to get out, bro, and you just like go right in front of me, and I'm just like, I can fucking see you. I'm like watching you, like I'm just staring at you, like,
yeah,
yo, bitch, why are you right there? Like, you couldn't have just let me out.
because the law actually is you're supposed to leave the middle open, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
it's
they're
a
fucking breaking the law.
Yeah, hey man, don't block intersections. What's an intersection? I don't know what that is. Like, yeah, okay.
I'll just
fine.
pull up to the bumper of the next car.
Even though this guy's looking at me, I'm gonna keep scooting up too. Fuck him.
Yeah. The scooting part is so passive aggressive,
man.
dog. Like,
yeah, man.
what are you
Yeah,
doing?
man.
What are you really doing?
Yo, so I just learned, as long as you're a defensive driver, you're straight here. Because, dog, hey, look, man, hit my shit, bro. I promise you, I'm not on the wrong here, and you coming out with a check. You know what I'm saying? Hit me.
You have to be.
Go ahead,
yeah.
man. Like, look, bro, I'm going to speed limit, man. Same shit you're talking about with the whole, like, get on the exit ramp. I can't tell you how many times I'm literally in the lane about to turn and some dickhead literally zooms past me just to cut me off and get to the off ramp. It's like, bro, you.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm not waiting for those 5 cars. I'm going in front of all y'all. And it's like, why, dude?
Yeah.
Like you're not that nice with it. I promise you, man.
Yep.
Do you ever see someone, like, when you're going above, like, say you're going like 9, 10 above the speed limit? That's typically where I live. Like 9, 10 above speed limit.
If
I
you're in the
said-
left
I
hand
said
lane, if you're
7.
not going 10 above, you need to get out.
Yeah. So, but you ever see someone that, like, you're already going above speed limit, and then they fucking zoom past you, and then you pull up to the stoplight, and then you're right behind them. That kind of feels like
Yeah.
that's sweet. That's
That
like
don't bother me none.
I like how
I
that
mean,
feels.
go ahead, man. I actually like them going first. Go ahead, man. Yeah, I'll follow you, nigga. Yeah, you. As long as you see him first, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
fuck
I'll follow
yeah.
your tailwind. So I
Yeah,
don't
like
get-
I call them scapegoats. I call them.
I call them the
scapegoats.
tailwind.
Let me go
Tailwind. Yeah, because they're gonna get pulled over first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The,
As
the
long as you keep
motherfuckers
a
going
good
95 and a 70. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go 90.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
I'll
Or
pull
at least
over in
80.
the middle
No,
lane.
87. I'm 87. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll pull over in the middle lane, and you go past me. I'll go right back. You know, I'll follow you.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are pioneers. They're definitely dumb.
Yeah,
Bro, that's like that's when we were coming in from Colorado, man. Like that last leg, bro. We seen like it was 2 Dodge Chargers, and these bitches was loud, nigga. They had these motherfuckers screaming. At least 110.
yeah.
Damn.
I mean, the flow of traffic was moving like 80, 85, and these niggas came through like,
Yeah.
like they came
Damn.
through like it wasn't nothing. Like, bro, at least 110, dog. They was fucking moving. That shit was lit though.
I rather that happen because the motherfuckers know how to drive than driving behind an old motherfucker
Yeah, I
that's
agree
not
with
having
that.
to drive.
I
You
definitely
know,
agree with that.
just speed. If you die, that's on you, man. Like, but don't fucking put me behind this old bitch that doesn't know how to drive, and then I have to stress out, and I'm gonna die from this stress. I'm gonna have a heart attack by the time I'm 55 because I gotta drive every day
Drive, yeah.
behind these fucking
Well,
old
dude,
cunts that don't
I
know
think
how
it's
to drive.
just like the
Yeah, but-
training, the training system for driving in America is so fucking piss poor. Okay, you turn 15, you study online for a test. It's just like regular school. You memorize signs, you memorize rules, and you go and you take the test.
you
All right,
you
now
know how to
gotta
drive.
practice.
You gotta drive between cones.
Right. Then you practice, and then you go and you get one fucking week long session, an hour, 2 hours a day with some motherfucker who is going to show you how to drive.
It's not even
Right?
It's a
That's
5
how-
hour course, dog. Because you're not driving. Not even that. It's like
No, you do
it's
it for a week
course.
though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I think there's the cars that have at least 2 people in there. At least when I did it for my high school for Lansdowne, there was
Yeah,
2 other
well-
motherfuckers in the car with me.
Chris.
Why you just name dropper like
I know
that,
he
dog?
just government names and shit.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
bleep that out.
Bleep that out, please.
But yeah, No, but here's my point. And Bobby, you could talk to this. In Germany, what happens if you get into the left lane and there's a car in the left lane and you're coming up on them? What happens?
No, nigga, you get flashed, dog. Multiple times.
But if you're behind, if there's
Like
another car
titties?
and what
No,
happens?
you're like
They will get over. 9 times out
over.
of 10, they
They'll
just
get
get
over.
over.
They'll get over.
And then you can zoom right past them.
Yeah.
And it's like they've been trained to only use the left lane for passing. Now, when you're bumper to bumper traffic, that you can't fight that. But still, like if you're on the autobahn and I get in the left hand lane and I'm just fucking flooring that shit, and there's a car in front of me, he'll see me coming. Sometimes I don't even gotta flash them, and then they just scoot over.
Yeah.
And that's
But you
another
think
thing is
motherfuckers would know? There's
Yeah.
18-wheelers on the left-hand lane. There's 18-wheelers in Virginia in the left-hand lane.
Well, see,
and
that's
they
the thing
don't
is we're not
fucking
teaching
get
them
over.
young. We're not teaching the proper way to
it's not
do
shit.
driving etiquette that would make it better for the whole of society. And Germany does that. Germany, like, you got to go to college to be a bartender in Germany. Like their focus on education is a lot higher than ours. Their standard.
Yeah, man. I remember I almost fucking crashed my fucking car on that autobahn, nigga. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, when they gave me a 6-speed Sierra Leone, bro, I was fucking getting that shit, dog.
Yeah, we used to fucking move out there, man.
What's the fastest you ever been in a car driving?
It was definitely in Germany, and it was like foot to the
200
floor for a good like 30
200,
minutes, dude.
220 clicks.
I did 245 max.
245,
I don't know how fast that is, but I did 245 legit for like 20 minutes. Just foot to the floor, hands on the steering wheel, just
Gas fucking
just
just
hoping not to shake. No, yeah, the
But
gas
the
is
thing
going
is
down.
though, like that's the beauty of it is the roads in Germany, if they're not under construction, they're fucking perfect, man. The roads are built to be driven like that on there because they're well maintained. I rarely ran to shitty roads in Germany outside of them new construction on it.
Yeah.
I've never come across like, oh man, this fucking shit feels uneven, or it's fucking like, no, all that shit was fucking pristine, dog. Because they do maintenance all the time. It's like 6 months out the year they do maintenance on those roads.
No, it's been 664 has been under maintenance for like 5 years now.
And they haven't done fuck all to it.
It's not even
That shit
close
was
to
not
being done.
flying in Germany, dog. Them niggas are getting fined for that because you're bullshit.
So I don't understand.
Bullshit.
First of all, I don't understand why you close off 20 miles worth of lanes to work on 1 mile
Yeah.
every half a
Look,
year.
man, these motherfuckers are also quietly quitting. The
Yeah,
motherfuckers that are
probably.
working on our roads are also
Mhm.
quietly quitting. They're showing up and they're just doing the bare minimum that they have to do for that day. So if their quotas, if their standards aren't like, hey, you need to do this, 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 and this
Probably
today,
yeah.
they're just gonna do the bare minimum. It's the
At
same
that point,
thing.
at that point, that's
out
management,
here.
though. That's management. That's appropriating funds, though, because like
No,
it
come
comes down
on.
to like
If you're gonna agree with the quietly quitting whole thing,
Okay,
and if the
even if
people
they
in
did do
construction
the-
are doing it, that's
even
not a
if they
management issue.
did-
That's a personnel issue.
even if they did do the bare minimum, there's no way they're only doing a fucking mile.
There's a
year, dog.
management. There's a whole
There's
management
no
issue.
fucking way they're only doing a mile a year. That's bullshit. If they're quality quitting.
I
It's
don't, dude,
management.
I don't know.
It's
I
gotta
don't
be,
know.
dog. It's
It's
gotta
how
be, bro.
real are those numbers?
Well, it depends on the quota. It depends on the quota where the contractors have to meet the city. So if
Right.
the city's like, I need a mile per year. Okay, well the contractors will be like, okay, we'll give you a mile per year.
So the
And then-
management is quietly quitting. The fucking workers are quietly quitting.
it depends. I don't know.
All of the chains quietly quitting.
constitutes as quietly quitting. I feel like that's a bigger thing because it's like in product management, right? What does the customer want? What are the requirements? Okay, cool. We hit the requirements. Is that quality quitting because you're giving them what they're requiring, or
If
You see
you're
what I'm saying?
if you're giving
That's a
them
little
what
bit
they
different.
require and only what they require, and you're doing it in a way that you don't have the ambition or the motivation to go above that requirement, then that's what we're dubbing as quietly quitting, right?
right? But that's not the same thing as like a management issue or like an issue of like, okay, they require a mile a year. We're gonna do a mile a year. We're not gonna go above and beyond because that's what they're requiring. That's not quietly quitting though because that's what they're asking for.
It's
see
the
what I'm saying?
definition of quietly quitting.
Right, but the thing is though, you have to be doing that first and then not do it. That's what they're trying to dub as quality quitting. But it's like it's the act of stopping, going above and beyond, and only doing what you're required.
I don't see. I
yeah,
get
it's-
that,
it-
but
it's-
I don't
it's-
see
it gets
the
gray.
I don't see the
It gets
city
gray.
saying, "Hey, you can only do one year.
I'm not
or
I'm not
one
saying that
mile.
I'm not saying they're not saying that. Trust and believe. They're probably like get this shit done as fast as possible, and they're probably saying we can do a mile a year, knowing they can do more, and it's like fucking well, because
Maybe it's budget, because if it's not
Could be.
quietly quitting, then it could only other be the only
I
other
could see
option
that.
is budget. I
Mhm.
mean, because then you don't have the
But if you're-
resources.
But if you're allocating funds and you already got a plan to put a toll road in there, the budget's already there. You already fucking put that money aside for that project at least.
I mean, this is all speculation. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Sure,
it's
I'm not a
all.
fucking contractor. It
I
just
mean,
don't
you
make no
are
sense to me.
technically, but
different kind of hired gun.
Oh yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
doctor. Oh yeah, save this person's life. Well, I'm actually a psychiatrist. Okay.
you suck dicks.
What? Hey, what the
What?
fuck you on, man?
I gotta pee. Ugh, fuck. Oh shit, I'm fucking old.
You're ugly too.